Hi everyone. Welcome to week 8. You are probably working very hard on your assignments this week, and just a few notes that I wanted to let you know. If you received an email from me, it's because I'm concerned about your grade, and I'm asking that you do contact me back. If you did not receive anything from me, then you're doing A-okay and not to worry. There are a couple of things that I did want to go over with you this week, just so we're all on the same page. The first thing that I'd like to talk about is going to be in regards to segmentation. What I had found from a lot of the marketing students that did the segmentation assignment is that there was a bit of confusion of how marketers really look at target markets. When we're talking about product development and we're talking about the particular market that is going to buy the product, in marketing terms, we talk to the who are we going to go after first? Who is going to buy our product first? And so when we do that, we're very detailed on who the target market is. I usually give the example of hunting, and those of you that are hunters are going to be able to understand this. And I'm not a hunter, just so you know, so this may come out a little bit weird. When you go hunting, you have your hunting spot. You probably go there a few times just to kind of see what the traffic is at that particular area. And then you go out and you go into your tree stand, and then you just start shooting. Okay, no, I know that's not what you do. What you do is you sit and you wait. And you wait until you see that very majestic deer. And not only do you wait, but then you truly make sure that you're going to hit that target. Because if you shoot a deer in the wrong place, we all know what's going to happen. They're going to run away, then you got to go chase them, and then it just becomes golf. So basically, you want to make sure that you shoot them in the right place, so then you've really got them. Alluding this to target markets, we don't want to waste time and energy and our resources in just trying to hit everybody. We don't want to go after everybody. We want to be very particular in the market that we're going after. And so when we talk about segmentation and we talk about things like geographics, where particularly are we going to start? We may not start nationwide. Most companies don't. Most products don't. They're going to start on a regional basis. And so I want you to think about that. And then the market size. How big of a market are you going to be going after? When we get into demographics, that's when we're really going to say, what is the age range? An age range between 16 and 75 is way too large. We may think of an age range between 18 and 25. That's a better age range. Now, if you're an older student, you might realize that you are not the same person that you were when you were, 21 years old. And all students, I bet you could relate to, you're not the same person that you were when you were 12 years old. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you really detail your demographics within that. Income level, your race, ethnicity, your family life cycle, where you sit in the family. There is a difference between older children, middle children, younger children, and then our birth order that we have and how we think about products. Then you want to go into the psychographics. What is the personality of that person? If you had to look at a product like Nike, what's Nike's personality? And what is the person that would match with Nike's personality? Those are the types of things that I'm looking for within that, as well as what are their motives, what is their lifestyles, what is their geodemographics. All of those pieces come into play when we talk about the psychographics. Benefits would be the benefits that they're looking to seek. Now, there's definitely a difference between someone who is an active runner and someone who just likes to wear tennis shoes. They're looking for different benefits. Obviously, if you're an active runner, you're looking for a lot more of the benefits in a shoe than maybe, I don't know, a teacher who just likes to wear shoes while they're teaching, tennis shoes while they're teaching. So we can see that there's a difference in the benefits that they're looking for. And finally, it's the usage. How often do they use it? What is the potential that they can use it? Are they first-time users? Are they continual users? Who are they? Do they use it once in a while, or is it a heavy use for the particular product? And so I just wanted to touch base with that because that was one of your last assignments. And I did notice that a lot of students, not just in my online, but also my face-to-face, had a hard time really gripping the fact that we're not going to target everybody. And it's a marketer's job to say, this is the target that we're going after. Not the target who's going to buy it, the target that we're going after with all of our marketing strategy. So I wanted to make sure that I talked to you about that. The next piece that I want to talk to you about is going to be your final project. I want you to keep in mind that we start the final project now because this is going to be ongoing. By the end of our time together, you're going to have pretty much the whole piece done. But it's not going to be, here's 2 weeks, do this project. No, we're going to do every section of it and we're going to chunk it up. So then you're going to have each piece of the project done. This project is what I would consider to be a portfolio-worthy project, which means in your final semester, this would be a project that I would say you should put into your portfolios when you're done to show potential employers what you know. So you're going to see that we have a little crescent badge, I guess, there for you to look at. So the procedure is that those of you that are innovators and inventors, I'm going to ask you to bring it down a level. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a brand new product that's never been on the market before. I'm looking for a product that's already on the market, a packaging that's already on the market in order to create a new product. You can obviously see that this particular one that I'm showing you needs to have some date changes in there, but don't worry about it because you'll kind of know the dates as you go along. The example that I want to give you is Go-Gurt, right? Yogurt is a product that's already out there. Yogurt's been around for a long time. And yogurt has typically been packaged in little cups. Well, until recently, we started to see yogurt changing its packaging in order to meet a new market. And so they used, the example that I give you are those ice pops packaging and decided, let's put the Go-Gurt in those ice pack packaging. And then we've got Go-Gurt on the go. You can take it wherever you want. It's for busy moms who just need to throw something in the lunch for their kid. It's going to be something that that target market of moms finds healthy for their children. And so it really now gives a whole new market than this old idea of traditional yogurt. And so that's really what I'm looking for you to do. The easiest way that I can tell students to start this project is go to the grocery store. Look for really cool and different packaging. You could go to a Walmart. One of the best places to find some unique packaging of products is going to be in the automotive section. I'm amazed by some of the packaging that they have there and different things that could be put into that packaging. So it is going to take a little bit of footwork on your part to kind of get an idea of what could go into this already established packaging for an already established product to make a new product. So I don't want brand new inventions. I want products that are out there already and packaging that's out there already. And you're going to mesh them together in order to make a new product. Going into the assignment itself, you should read through the directions in order of what I'm asking you to do. This is how you get an A. You want an A in this class? This is what you need to do to get an A. The first part is the product and price section. The second part is the promotional plan section. And the third part is the distribution and logistics section. You're going to see that there is going to be chapters, and these I don't believe have been updated, obviously, either. So I'm going to have to go in and make sure that those have been updated. That coincide with the chapters that we're working on for that particular week. So we've talked about product development this week. You're going to be working on creating that product and managing that product this week. Here are the things that I'm looking for the first section for creating and managing the product. The description of the product that you're going to be creating. In that description, you want to tell me about the product, tell me about the packaging, tell me about the name that you've given the product. One of the things when it comes to the name that you can't use is you can't use the word easy or capital E, capital Z. I think there's other names that you can come up with. And periodically, I will bring a video in to show you some products that students have done in the past in order to maybe get your creative juices flowing. The next piece is that you're going to do a description of the segmentation process. This is just like the assignment that we just did and the information that I just talked about your target market and who the target market really is. And the last piece of this is description of the target market. Most students that I see how this works really well in the description part is to actually give me a profile of the target person. So now we can visualize that person who's going to buy Go-Gurt. And maybe I set up that description of the target market like this. This is Jane. Jane is 27 years old. She's the mother of two. Her youngest is starting kindergarten, or her oldest is starting kindergarten. Her youngest is at home and is 2 years old. Jane works full-time as a nurse, and she is currently in a relationship, but a single parent. Her youngest goes to daycare in the morning, as well as her oldest goes to school, and she has to get her oldest ready for school. Jane believes in a healthy living for herself and her children. She's very athletic. She likes to run a lot. She joins marathons. All of these things are telling me more about who my target market specifically is. And now I have a picture of who that person is. And so that's really what I'm looking for you to develop when you say description of the target market. You can use it as a profile. And if you wanted to change the title from description of target market to profile of target, that's perfectly fine. So those are the things that I'm looking for. For each section, I'll try to give you a video to really talk about those concepts and what I'm looking for each one of those. So I know this was a pretty long video. I'm sorry that it was a little bit long, but I hope you have a great week of learning. It is week 8. Midterm grades will be going in. One thing that I do want to let you know about midterm grades is that they just tell you where you are at this particular point. If you are having an issue and you need to talk to me about your grades, please feel free to either email me or call me at my office line, and we can talk about some things to help you. Again, have a wonderful week of learning, and I can't wait to see what great products you come up with. Have a great day. Bye.